The following content is only suitable for viewers over 18 years old. Please adhere to age requirement. Viewers' discretion is advised. Please like and subscribe. Mistake with the Alpha by Xterian. Chapter 12. Samantha's point of view. As I was trying to use my eyes to get used to the place, I felt a glare on my body. At first, I didn't want to care because ever since I've stepped out of Sally's room, different eyes have been looking at me. Some even teased me that I look good, but this glare was different. It was so hot on my body that I had to look in the direction. It was then I discovered that it was the Alpha that was looking like he was going to kill me any moment from now. This made me remember why I was there. I almost ran to him in fear. As I walked, every eye was following my movement. It was as if 100 arrows were pointed at me. If care is not taken, I would fall any moment. Everyone was whispering to each other. I know it was for why I was there. You aren't here to sightsee, I heard the Alpha's stern voice. Apologies, Alpha, I said with a bow. Yet the Alpha continued glaring. Jalen's point of view. I was helping a pup train when I suddenly noticed a difference in the aura. It was so peaceful and comforting. Get me the rod, I said to a guy beside me, but he didn't even hear me. He looked so distracted. He was actually staring at something hard. I didn't look at what he was staring at but looked at others because there was silence in the place. I noticed they were all looking in the same direction. Then I couldn't help but look at what they were so fascinated at and almost drooling if some had not. Holy shit, I muttered. Standing before me was a very gorgeous redhead. I wouldn't have recognized her if it wasn't for her redhead. How cloth could transform people. Earlier, I thought she was looking sexy in her maid dress, but now, I can't even explain what she's to be compared with. I was almost drooling myself. Thank goodness that all the men were so concentrated that they wouldn't have noticed me. She was super beautiful. I know the unmated ones would be extremely fascinated. She was looking so shy. When she starts to look around, I know she might be looking for me. Enjoy this chapter for free and stay updated with the latest version on jobnib.com. Take advantage of it. Visit it now. I didn't want to call her. I've never had to call anyone before, especially a female. So I increased the intensity of my glare and that worked. It caught her attention and she rushed towards me. You aren't here to sightsee, I told her. All I wanted to do is to make sure no one noticed. I almost drooled over her captivating body. Now that she was even closer, the atmosphere was hotter. I wouldn't deny not wanting to touch that killer body, but my pride disciplined my hands. Apologies, Alpha, she said with her little voice. To me, that voice doesn't really suit her. She is supposed to have a powerful voice with her killer body. That will make her control men. I didn't say another word. I just moved on to the training. I'm a man of few words and that wouldn't change even if I'm fascinated by her. How many times in a week do you run? Knowing how tight the schedule of the maids working in the pack house is, they only have time at late night or their one day off in a week. So I don't expect her to run often. I don't run except I'm on quick errands, she said to my surprise. This reply was very lame to me because a normal werewolf will be eager to run in their wolf form every day. This is what our wolf wants. I myself run twice daily except if I want to have Hort nag me to death. You don't take your wolf on a run? I asked, thinking she misunderstood my question. Yes, I don't, she replied. What? I exclaimed. That's barbaric, I couldn't help but add. Everyone looked at me at the way I exclaimed, wondering what got that reaction from me. As I looked at them, they quickly went back to what they were doing so that they wouldn't be scolded. That reaction wasn't totally my fault. How can a werewolf claim that she doesn't run? Her wolf wouldn't be healthy at all. I didn't even think something like that could be possible until now that I heard of it. I would have concluded that it was because she doesn't have a wolf if I'm not feeling its presence right now. Looking at her face, I knew something was definitely wrong because she was so scared. Have you ever shifted? I asked. If she has not shifted before, she might not be able to take her wolf on a run. That's a considerable reason. Yes, I have once, she replied. Once, I exclaimed again. Now, I didn't mind those looking at me. I knew something must be wrong with this girl because once a werewolf shifts, they continue to shift and nothing can stop it. It's a forever thing. Is it that you weren't able to shift again? I asked. No, I didn't try, she replied. This girl wouldn't stop amazing me, and with her voice getting low at every question I asked, I knew something was definitely wrong. What are you not telling me? I asked with a firm voice. Nothing, Alpha, she said quickly, looking down at her shoes. It was obvious that she was lying, so I decided to get the truth myself. If it's nothing, then show me your wolf, I ordered. I could hear her heart skip. I intentionally used my wolf hearing to hear. I looked at her face and it was like she was going to cry. But I didn't care. All I want is to see the wolf. I don't care if it's deformed or not. Normally, when a werewolf has something wrong with their wolf, they come to the Alpha to see if there can be a solution to it. I want to know if there's something wrong with her wolf now, she asked me. When do you think? I glared. The issue is, I cut her off. I didn't need the explanation. I needed to see for myself. Young lady, do you realize you are wasting my time? I growled, which made her cower. Apologies, Alpha, she bowed. Now shift, I commanded. Please, Alpha, I have a request, she said with a pleading voice. Which is, can you be the only one to see my wolf for now? I have my reasons, she pleaded. As a considerate leader, I decided to grant her request. I wouldn't want anything that would traumatize her wolf. The worst thing that could ever happen to a werewolf is a traumatized wolf. Fine, I agreed. Open that door and enter. That's my private gym. You can shift there and no one will dare enter. I'll be with you shortly, I said, pointing to the door. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also check out our next video in the series. Thank you.